Follow this 5-minute warm-up routine to get your back and your hips primed for exercise to ensure that you're preventing any injuries and keeping consistent with your activity and mobility. Today, I'm going to show you a free-flowing stretch and prep routine to get you ready for exercise. This is not hold for 30 seconds or stretch this here. It's a flowing mobility workout that's going to get you ready to go and get your muscles warm and blood pumping through your body. And most importantly, make sure that lower back and your hips are nice and loose. I'm Dr. Jeremy Andrews, Doctor of Chiropractic here at West Chiropractic in Surrey. And this is a routine that I use every single time I go out for exercise, and we give to our clients here every single day. It allows your body to get woken up, especially if you're exercising early in the mornings. If you're going out later in the day, it allows your body to get ready, get primed for exercise so that you're not causing any hamstring strains, back problems, hip problems, calf strains. That's then gonna put you out of exercise for long periods. We need to make sure that you're staying consistent as we go through the process. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so you want to start on all fours like this, okay? So on all fours, you can do this on the floor. You want to make sure that the surface underneath you is nice and hard. So I start off with a simple cat-cow, just bringing my shoulder blades up, tipping the hips forward like this, head comes back. This is going to help to elongate the whole of the spine, taking pressure off that area. Really, really good way to start taking pressure off and moving things around like this, okay? And then what I do is I simply move into a pike pose. So from here, I'm trying to get up onto my feet, okay, like this. And I'm gonna bend the knees a little bit. I'm trying to pedal the calves to get some blood through my calves and my hamstrings, okay? I'm just pedaling like this. It's gonna help mobilize the knees. It's also allowing me to get my hips up in the air as well. So I'm literally then just pushing my hips up like that, coming back down, and then bending my knees, touch. This is the third phase here. If you can't go all the way up, just literally go to here, to here, to here. You may want to take a rest. You may want to say, okay, my wrists are getting a little bit sore, I'm going to just stop a little bit. But at any point, you can always come back into just doing cat-cow. Like this, and then bending forward like that, and then bending forward like that. Like this, and then up into this one again. So pedal, just pedaling those calves like this. Okay, so that's the 3-part process there. Now, once this is done, you need to make sure you're doing that first. We can then start sitting back into your child's pose. So it's all on the hands and knees. It's really, really handy, this one. When we sit back, we can move from side to side. Quite dynamic. Just be careful with this one if you are struggling with any hip problems. Then we can start to move into your cobra. This is a dynamic, fluid warm-up, okay? The research behind static stretching is that it doesn't provide as much priming for exercise. So dynamic movements are best to warm up the body and get your spine and hips in the best position. Be careful when going back on this one, it can cause pressure on the base of the spine, okay? Just like this. Okay, feeling really brave. Last one. This is a great move in CrossFit that we use. Okay, so it's a lunge, forward lunge like this to get pressure off the front of the hip. And then you push down with the elbow like this. And then we're trying to rotate back up like that. Okay, I'll show you from the other side as well. Coming down like this, and then up like that. Coming down like this, and then coming up like that. Okay, so I'm just going to show you on the floor here. Okay, so cat camel is literally like this. Go into the pedals. Up, pedal, 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 pedal. Knees come down, push. Knees come down, push, like this. And then we go into child's pose, just letting the hands and the head flop back, and then coming into push like this. And then it can be a simple transition into that. Leg forwards, arms come down, and then stretch up. Arms come down, and then stretch up. Okay, so there you have it, my really simple 5-minute warm-up routine. Just keep repeating through, making sure you're not putting too much pressure on your wrists. It's gonna be really, really important. So if you do, just sit back into that child's pose, sit back into the lunge. It's gonna be a really easy way to get nice and mobile, priming your body for exercise and avoiding injuries. If you do have any low back issues, if you're finding that any of those movements are sore or stiff, just drop me a note in the show notes and I'll give you something modified that can be more adaptable to suit your needs. So if you like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for the regular updates, and you can grab copies of my best-selling books here: Transform Your Back, The Secret Cure to Back Pain, How to Avoid a Lifetime of Painkillers and Surgery. Many thanks.